I thought my luck was out, bro. I kept missing one of their 4 Jordan 4s. Overall, Union shoes are very solid, like super fire. Here it is, man. Now, a lot of you guys were asking me about doing the review of these, and here we are, man. What's up, sneakies? What's good for the one time, man? If you could do me a huge favor and smash that thumbs up, bro, it is in your power. Keep this channel going strong. All you gotta do is hit that like, man. It's kind of crazy. When you hit that like, the algorithm does this weird little thing where it's like, hey, a Sneaker Life subscribers, Mike is still uploading after all these years. Yes. And also let me know down below, bro, what is on feet, man? You wearing socks or you wearing some kicks? What do you got? What do you got on right now? Now, most of you guys know I did pick these up from Nike sneakers. Yes, let me tell you, there is faith, man. I try to enter as much as possible. I be sleeping through releases all the time, but I honestly got extremely lucky. I thought my luck was out, bro. I kept missing, just L. And then one week, I was just in the system. I don't know. I don't know what the catch is. I don't know how it works. But retailing these bad boys is $225. This is the Desert Moss turquoise blue colorway. I'm a big fan of the other color. I can't even think of the name. What is it, like taupe haze? Those are super fire. These, on the other hand, are pretty cool. A shoe that you definitely got to downplay your wardrobe unless you really know how to pull off a fit, which I ain't that fashion guy, you know what I'm saying? But you know, your typical Union 4 box, dope paper. This is in celebration of their 30th anniversary, which is pretty cool. This is one of their 4 Jordan 4s, I believe, right? Because yeah, initially they dropped the black ones, the lighter color, can't think of the name, the taupe haze, and then we have these. And of course, we know the Jordan 1s that we all wish we could get our hands on, man. I really wish I would have copped those when I was out in LA at the time, but here they are. And I love the purple, love the turquoise, more of this like iris, I believe is what they called it, like an iris desert moss. I get the aspect of it. Interesting shoe, right? I'll show you guys what they look like on feet, but just kind of wanted to break them down. What do you guys think? Would you rather pick these or the taupe pair? Or would you rather have the black pair or the mauve? So I did hit on the Union site for the Zooms also. I don't think I ever did that review for you guys, but overall, Union shoes are very solid. Like, out of all the collaborations that Jordan Brand does, Union always seems to kill it. And it is crazy to think nowadays, like, everything is so extremely hyped when it comes to collaborations, including, you know, obviously just your general releases, but it's just getting harder and harder to get your hands on a pair of any collab that Jordan Brand or Nike decides to do. It's an interesting shoe. One thing I'll say about these, they're a lot bulkier than your typical Jordan 4 just based on the different constructions and just the way they decided to design this. We have this cool hang tag, well, I should say both hang tags, Jumpman, Union. That's pretty fire. You can't ever be mad with the Nike Air on the back, but yeah, man, I feel like there's not really much to say. It's just another Union, you know what I mean? More importantly, people trying to pick these up, I think it's important to know what the sizing is. So we'll go ahead and throw them bad boys on. Let me talk about the tongue real quick. If you don't know, been living under a rock, you can actually remove the stitching and then straighten out the tongue, which I can show you guys on my pair right here. I decided to take that out, but let's go ahead and put these bad boys on feet. And you guys can let me know, is this a cop or a drop? Now, I personally think these are probably my favorite colorway, just because they're such a versatile shoe, goes with a lot more. I also forgot to mention that you get a pair of turquoise laces as well with, honestly, those might go very hard with these. That's the only thing I don't like about this shoe is that it just kind of limits your style, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can only wear so many different things and you really got to tone things down. Like my fit now would go with these pretty well. Just black pants, black tee, white tee. Keep it simple that way, you know what I mean? I mean, you guys can see, like with the black stony pants, these go crazy. Like, I wear these pants a lot. It's like my go-to, but I mean, it's not a bad looking shoe at all. I think it would definitely look a lot harder with the tongue up. I mean, they're pretty tough. And the nice thing is, obviously now, sold out, way sold out, but the price dropped down tremendously. Like I remember initially when I actually had my hands on these, I remember going on StockX and it was going for like $750. Could have sold them for $750 profit, you know what I'm saying? But now I think it dropped down to like $350. So nothing too crazy as far as resale. I feel like it'll probably drop more just because I don't see people too hyped off these, you know what I mean? But I mean, they are cool. I think it's definitely a head turner and overall just a good looking shoe, and you know, it's another Union, so you can't really be mad at that. I definitely think if you wanted these, you could for sure like go on eBay or any of the other platforms and negotiate and probably get closer and closer to retail. I will say, this is definitely one of those shoes that the longer time passes, the more expensive and harder it is gonna become to get them. But it seems like Union, they made a lot of pairs, you know? I feel like everyone in LA who wanted these had a pretty solid shot. I mean, they've done that with the previous Unions too, just kind of really showing love to the city. Overall, you guys can let me know, cop or drop. This is your boy Sneaker Life. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Run it.
Hands in the air.